I'm working in the field of knowledge management. So what this field entails is basically looking for information based for Novartis products, which is there out in the public domain, as well as in uh, basically the public domain includes everything from media outlets to biomedical journals, peer-reviewed journals. So what we look for is we look for information on various issues related to Novartis drugs, and we extract that information, we analyze it, and then we present it to respective parties within the company. So this is what my current domain is. And prior to that, I was in the field of pharmacovigilance. So what pharmacovigilance entails is basically looking for safety related issues with a company's drugs. So there are a lot of sources where this information is available. So our job was to analyze this information and prepare this information to be submitted to relevant regulatory authorities of different countries.
How did AISMS College of Pharmacy prepare you towards your career?
As a part of AISMS College of Pharmacy, I got to do a lot of things which I could not do before. So I got a lot of hands-on practical experience. I got a lot of domain experience when it comes to healthcare and pharmacology. I got a lot of experience organizing a few events. I was in organizing the sports week, the cultural festivals, the send-off festivals, or the basically for the alumni. So this overall, this was an overall package of experience that I got definitely helped me in my professional endeavors.
Which of the personal traits and professional skills helped you the most?
Personal traits is, I would say, perseverance, because I don't let go of things very easily. So that is something that I feel is very important if you wish to excel at what you do. So I don't let go of things very easily. And professional traits is, again, it's tough to classify everything as a professional trait. Ultimately, everything is personal. So I would say another trait would be humility, be humble, be ready to take whatever is out there, be humble. And these are the two most qualities that I think of.
Okay, sir.
With respect to current market requirements, in which area students should upgrade themselves?
There are a lot of areas actually. If you are talking about professional life, sky is the limit. We all know of, being in the field of pharmacy, we all are aware of research and development, sales, marketing, pharmacovigilance, things like that. But beyond that, there is a huge, I would say, horizon of opportunities where you can try your luck in medical information, business intelligence, competitive intelligence, and these are the fields where a core pharmaceutical expertise is needed. So I would definitely advise everybody to check out fields beyond research and sales and marketing. These are, of course, very nice jobs, nice fields, no doubt about it. But these niche fields will definitely help you in climbing up the career ladder very fast.
With respect to career in pharma, or with respect to your field, would you like to give any advice?
The advice that I would say is it's a bit difficult to shift careers. So when I joined in the field of pharmacovigilance, I thought this was it. This is I won't be able to go beyond this. But definitely you need a little bit of luck, I would say. But you have to be, like I said, you have to be on the lookout for new things, new opportunities, new fields that you think you can definitely contribute. And don't be ashamed of learning new things from the beginning. Like I said, I started learning programming and I started developing my skills in data science about a year ago. So, it might be, some people think that it might be difficult to start learning new things after you have been in the professional world for so long. But that's not the case. You can learn anything at any age. So yeah, that's the advice I give.
What problems or challenges you faced while you were shifting from Maharashtra to other state like Hyderabad or any other state? And how would you overcome through it?
That's a great question. For someone like me who had never ever stepped out of his house except for going to college, and of course going out with friends, so it was a bit difficult. Yes, it is difficult when you are totally shifting to a new state where there are people whom you didn't meet before, and language is a bit different. Obviously, the culture and everything is different, but the important thing that will help you in getting along with all these is keeping an open mind. Don't be restricted, or don't restrict yourself to a set of rules or a set of behaviors. Be open-minded, interact with a lot of people. So even though I am in Hyderabad, I have a lot of I have friends who are from across India. So I have friends from Kerala, Punjab, Orissa, Kolkata, everybody. So look at it as an opportunity rather than a challenge. So if you shift out of your comfort zone, then that will definitely help you in discovering your own time.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. Thank you, sir, for your guidance. And now we have a very fun round for you. It is indeed the rapid fire round conducted by Samruddhi.
Thank you, Shivani. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So now I'm going to ask you some fun rapid fire questions, and I would ask you to answer them very briefly.
Okay.
And I hope this brings back some good memories as well.
Sure. Okay, I'll try.
So my first question to you is 2 things which you miss the most from your college life.
I would say discipline. I became a bit more undisciplined after I left college. So I would say discipline and the kind of exposure that I got to a lot of new things. So yeah.
Thank you. The next question is, which were the 2 subjects you like studying the most?
First was obviously pharmacology. I chose pharmacology for that reason. And the second one was, this might be surprising to a lot of people, and Namle ma'am might be glad to hear this, but it was the advanced analytical technique in semester 1. Because I could really, when I saw that final exam paper, it was like, I can nail this paper. So yeah, that's why.
That's nice to know. My next question is, which book have you read recently?
It was Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg.
Okay.
So that book describes you what habits are, how they form, and how can you let go of your bad habits in order to gain the new good habits.
Okay. All of us will surely look into it.
Definitely.
Yes. My next question is, how would you spend your ideal day during the lockdown?
I would, like I said, I have become a bit more indisciplined, so I would use every opportunity to get a good sleep. But apart from that, I definitely spend my time learning about new skills, especially in the field of data science and analytics.
That's nice to know. My next fun question is, which food item or dish did you miss the most during the lockdown period?
I missed mangoes a lot. So I was used to eating mangoes, and I didn't get good mangoes at all. They have a local variety here in Hyderabad, but nothing comes close to Ratnagiri.
No mango like a Ratnagiri one. Yes. So my next question is, if you would trade your life with anyone for a day, who would it be?
I would be a pilot.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yes.
Next question is, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is playing badminton. Luckily, I was able to pursue it for a lot of time, and I am a part of Novartis's corporate badminton team here as well.
Oh, wow.
Complex that I stay in here in Hyderabad, they have a dedicated badminton court. So currently it's closed, obviously because of COVID. But yeah, that is something that I enjoy a lot.
That's nice. Next question is, where would you like to go for a vacation? Will it be a beach or a hill station?
It will be a beach.
Oh,
without doubt.
That's nice. Even mine will be the same. The last question is, what would you prefer, spontaneity or stability?
I would say spontaneity.
Okay, that's nice. That's it. So I hope you had fun.
Yes, it was.
Yes, and thank you. And over to you, Shivani.
So there are some questions from audience. So the first question is, can you just tell us more about this field of data science and what do you exactly do as a data scientist?
Great, thank you. So data science is a field. Obviously, it has a lot of things to do with data, but there is no restriction as to what you can do with data. So data science is, these days, data science is being explored and exploited by a lot of companies. So what you do in essentially in data science in simple terms is use data to answer a lot of questions. They could be business questions, they could be strategic questions related to a company's strategy or vision, or basically could be anything. So you use the power of data, you use a lot of tools, you use a lot of mathematical knowledge and a lot of algorithmic power to exploit information from data and basically draw some conclusions and implement those conclusions in order to solve your problems.
How do you keep motivating yourself in this pandemic situation?
Wow, this is tough because I'm here in Hyderabad. I mean, kind of away from family. I do have a friend. I do have friends over here, but you know, it's tough. You cannot go out. I don't have a vehicle here as well. So yeah, what I do is I try to read books. I try to read as many books as I can, and a lot of other things. Watching series. I follow a few sports as well. So luckily, cricket has started again. So staying, watching those definitely